I was dating a girl in high school, and I made out with another girl, and I went straight to the girl at my girlfriend's house, and I was crying. And I was like, I broke your trust.
Bro.
And I was like saying corny things.
You're
I'm
just like hitting yourself.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Oh yeah. I was like, I promise if you take me back, I'll never be this pathetic. And like, it was like,
She's like, you know, it's pathetic. You crying on my doorstep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Perfectly
handed out flyers at the Heat Thunder finals game, one of them, and I was told you're gonna get to hand out flyers before the game, and then you'll get to watch the game. That was not the case. I stood out in the lobby and listened to the game and watched it on the TV, knowing it was happening 30 yards away from me. And I didn't get to watch. I got to go in at one point and like watch for a second, but I hardly got to watch
they
any
had you
of it.
fucking barking at people for the finals.
Why were you
It was
in
like
Miami?
It wasn't. It was Thunder. So
That's
Oklahoma
right.
City.
2 teams play basketball.
Yes.
Yeah, and you're from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am from Oklahoma. Hey,
That makes sense. We whooped
welcome
your
to
ass
the
that year.
Triple F podcast.
Welcome to the Triple F.
This is good. We're very happy. We're all in good moods.
And by the way, the 3 Fs don't stand for.
It
3
doesn't
F
stand for
slurs.
faggot.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It
I'm
does
just gonna
not.
say
Yeah,
it.
it
I
doesn't
don't.
stand for fag.
I don't think that. Yeah. I mean, okay. Well, 2 times. That's the limit. We can't.
What?
Nobody.
You can't say.
I said it because I'm quoting what
Well,
people
now I feel
think
like I'm
it
being
is.
left out.
Well, don't say
You
it.
guys said it.
It's fine.
I feel like I
I'm
should
only
be able to
saying
say
it because that's what people all the time go, oh, no, it's not. It stands for psych.
What do you think we're gonna? You think we fucking tell
Reveal
you
the
our
secrets,
marketing
you fucking
strategy?
idiot.
The one thing that nobody will ever search is Triple F podcast.
Yeah. And if they do search just Triple F, a car,
It's a car collection
channel
company,
comes
yeah.
up or something.
Yeah.
Dude, people.
We really fucked that up.
Well, I put in our little description. If you look at the very bottom of every episode, I have cars, motorcycles, vehicles, planes. I have moped. Like I have everything in there.
So if people look up Triple F car or
Yeah,
whatever,
we can pop up.
We could come
Yeah.
up.
I'm a fucking
Good.
genius, dude.
It's funny to think that
Come to
anybody
us for
would be
your
looking for a
SEO.
super specific thing and then accidentally roll across something named the same thing and be like, I'm going to check this out.
Well, that's what I think. Because one of our most viewed episodes and played episodes was the frag out, and the background, the thumbnail was an American flag. And who the fuck is searching Triple F cars but the fucking patriots in this country? Nobody's looking at nobody. Dude, you can't be into cars and also be like a socialist. Like,
Yeah,
you have to fucking love this country.
Dude,
They're
I don't-
into like public transportation.
Dude,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know,
And
man.
bike
so
lanes.
my
Yeah.
dad is not a socialist, but he is a very hardcore Democrat, which is kind of wild considering his upbringing. Like he was raised by immigrants, but whatever. But they were a military family, grew up in Oklahoma. He's into cars. He has 2 hot rods himself. Like he's got a Camaro and a Chevelle. He worked at a General Motors plant doing overnights. He wears Carhartt because he has to.
Yeah,
you know that
yeah,
kind of guy?
yeah.
And
A man.
And he'll watch Rachel Maddow and be like, "This bitch is a genius." Like it's crazy. But so there are some anomalies.
Honey,
out
I'm gonna
there.
get my hair cut just like hers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad had 2 77 Corvettes at the same time.
That seems
Because when
silly.
my mom and my dad got divorced, my dad and his brother bought matching 77 Corvettes together, and then my uncle hung himself at a children's playground and was discovered by children.
Oh my God, dude!
So my dad, what a come up, got his Corvette.
Yeah, dude. One time
You're like, this is the new swing.
my playground in middle school there was a street and then there was like houses, the back of the houses. A dog had his leash or something on, had jumped over the fence
no.
and it got caught and it hung him. He got hanged by it. And we all discovered that. And that really fucked a lot of us up. I can still imagine that tan pit bull hanging from the fence, much less a human being on the fucking monkey bars. Holy shit.
Dude, my my dad and I were waiting. We were in a hotel once, and we were waiting for the elevator, and a lady was getting off, and she had a dog on a leash, and then the leash got caught up in the...
Oh, shit.
And the dog went back inside the elevator. The leash went up the elevator went up and the leash started choking the dog from the inside. And my dad had his knife with him, his little Gerber, and cut the thing loose. And then like we ran up to the floor to get the dog, and the dog was alive. Had my dad not been there, that dog would have been.
Yeah. Had having a knife not been instilled in men over 55 who are white,
Yeah.
I mean, that would be fucked. Another thing my dad always has on him, a goddamn blade.
My stepdad always has a pocket knife on him.
Yeah.
And he has a pocket knife, but he also has a separate, much larger car knife.
Yeah, my dad has
He's got a car knife?
He's got
Like a knife that he keeps in his car.
A knife that he keeps in his car.
Oh, my dad just keeps like guns, like an adult.
I mean, my stepdad has guns, but I don't
Yeah, my dad has
his
like
car.
built his own guns. My dad, the more I talk about him, really is an anomaly. His political beliefs are starting to become like more where I'm like, this is kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy.
My dad's the same way though. Like it's like there's such thing as being like it's like my dad's so progressive for his age and his upbringing. He is, dude. He votes Democrat. He doesn't say the F word.
Your dad does?
Yeah, he's
I would have never.
Yeah, dude.
And I know your family.
Yeah,
No,
he votes
baby.
Democrat. He fucking loved Obama. He always talks about how good Obama is.
Obama was a great.
He was like the
president,
greatest president. I don't understand presidents, but I don't know.
What are you gonna bring up?
But
He was fine.
The drone strikes. Everybody always does that.
I don't know. I don't really know, but I just know that my dad is very not what you would think.
Yeah, exactly. If you're gonna support a president, no matter who it is, no matter what side it is, you're gonna have to overlook war crimes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Bush, there's Guantanamo.
Honestly, with Trump, you kind of don't. He did a lot of other things.
Yeah,
that were
come
crazy.
on, man.
He did a lot of other things. War crimes, not necessarily. He did a lot of other things that were crazy. I was thinking about this the other day, where Obama was insanely cool.
Yeah,
He was so cool.
He's also well-spoken and educated.
He's well-spoken. He's also just like a cool guy. Like, you would love to talk to that guy.
Sick jumper.
Sick jumper. Like, that's the thing. Like, every other president, like, I love golf. Obama's like, put a basketball court in the White House. Like, hell yeah, dude.
That
that's
is a sick move.
And then every like Democratic candidate since then has tried to be that because he was such a blueprint. That's why Hillary Clinton's making dumbass vines where she's like, I'm chilling
in Cedar
Rapids.
Dude, that is one of the best vines that's ever.
Oh my god! It was
Just
insane.
chilling in Cedar Rapids, and then like it slowly switches the camera frame
because her campaign manager was like, okay, Obama got 2 terms. They loved him. We can keep this momentum rolling. What did they love about him? He was cool. He was relatable. So they're like, Hillary Clinton, you're not relatable. Everyone hates you.
Yes.
Be the person. If you were just like a tough bitch, you would have gotten more. If you were who you really are, don't try to be cool. And it's the same thing with like Biden, where he was just like getting like his like commercials where he's like, my dad drove a Corvette, and boy, could he drive. It's like, what? Your dad was he a race car driver?
Who
what
are
the
you
fuck
appealing to, by the way?
Yeah, it's like my dad could.
My dad also
our
drives.
dads.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
My mom still will be like, he's always had a speech impediment. I'm like, Mom, what are you talking about?
He's like, yeah, you guys know when you're in the pool and you play with the leg hair? That's a crazy statement.
it's
nuts.
crazy, dude. It's crazy. But
That's
yeah.
nuts. But they've all tried to be cool, and what's really terrifying is like Trump also laid the blueprint. That's how the fuck you do that. Is like if you're gonna be a Republican, you don't be Democrats try to be cool and model themselves after Obama. From now, like Chris Christie is gonna, whoever DeSantis is gonna run on the Republican bill, and they're gonna be like loudmouth, like during the debates, being like, "I heard this guy's a fucking loser."
Yeah, shut up, cunt.
Yeah, they're gonna.
That is wild, dude. You're right.
You're gonna watch when like the Republican primaries start. They're all gonna be like the loudmouth dickhead because that's who won, and that's who Republicans still love. They're going to model themselves off of that, and it's going to be dorks. It's going to be political, law degree dorks who don't know how to be funny and mean like Trump could.
It's going to be the exact same thing as like Hillary trying to be
Exactly.
cool. It's going to be dorks trying to be like
dude, we're in a
being like
paradox.
bullies.
It's
dude.
dorks trying to be bullies.
Yeah.
We're in a fucking paradox.
I mean, listen.
It's dorks trying to be bullies on one side, and then dorks trying to be cool on the other side.
Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
We very rarely get political, but I do think we've stumbled upon a very good point here with Jeff. I liked that.
I can't wait for somebody to be like, Jeff's a fucking retard.
Yeah, I can't wait for somebody to be like, he's wrong. To be fair, he did on record confidently described the difference between two different bankruptcies last episode completely incorrectly.
But I'm not stating facts here. I'm just stating how I feel this is going to go.
Yeah, no, that one I don't think can
No,
be.
I
That
think
one
that-
could be
that's like-
challenged, but not factually. But a paralegal was like, "This is wrong."
Yeah,
Which
and
also, I just claim to be a funny comedian.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
cut, you know what?
I don't know
You know what I'm
anything
gonna do is I'm
else.
gonna feed him to the wolves. I'm gonna cut that as a clip and post it on TikTok.
Yeah.
and just have him get fucking creamed in
Dude,
the
political
comments.
TikTok
90%
is
of the comments will
insane.
just be like, "Nice patchy beard, faggot. You're bald." Like they
They
won't-
are mean.
They're
You
just
know, a comment that I'm starting to love when I see podcast clips, and I'm positive we've gotten it, is like, toughest listen so far. Good job,
Yeah,
boys.
yeah.
We're like truly unbearable. Keep it up. Keep up the work, guys.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
so
that
good.
It's just such a passive aggressive, but just like direct thing
It's
to
so-
be like, this was awful.
And
Yeah.
it's so funny it's so weird what will get views too, which pisses me off. This is inside baseball now, but it's like anytime that we've had a rock solid joke that I'm like, this is fucking gold, I'll clip it out and post it and nobody fucking interacts with it. But then I'll
Nope.
incorrectly describe grave robbers and it's like 15 million views. Have all these comments calling you
Yeah.
a fucking idiot. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck, dude? I just want
Because
to.
that's engagement, dude. People are commenting, being like, "You're wrong as fuck, dumbass," and then
Yeah.
and that's engagement.
Yeah, that's true.
But when
That's
we're
what-
funny, it's like people just like and move on, and
People are
nobody
like, yeah, okay.
doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Also, if you came to the Dania Beach improv show and you're listening now from that, welcome, good girls.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you guys don't realize it, but you're now good girls. You saw us live. You're listening to the pod. You are a good girl.
And if you bought a sticker,
ooh, great girl.
fuck, girl, you better have that on your motherfucking.
Shit.
Girl,
Water
you are
bottle.
a good girl. Ooh, did you just
Yeah.
come off of a long shift? Do you need me to put some lotion on my hands and massage your feet? You've been a good girl.
All right, now.
All right,
Nah,
that just got weird,
that
dude.
got weird.
I'm kind of horny now, dude. You
I'm
can't-
not horny.
What is there any time? Okay, be honest. During the filming of this podcast, at any point in time,
No.
have you guys gotten horny?
There are times where I'm just horny in general, man.
Yeah.
Like I was horny before, then you guys showed up and I was still horny.
Yeah.
And then you guys left and I jacked off. I mean,
Mhm.
it's happened. Sure.
It's weird because it's sometimes when you get sometimes it's programmed in you, and you're like, I need to get one out, but then you don't have time, and then you're like, the fucking fellas are here, and then in your head you're just like, damn, Matt has nice lips.
I do have pretty good lips. We all actually have pretty decent lips. You know what? Josh actually has the worst lips.
Probably. You know what? I'm convinced.
Yeah.
They're great.
But it's not about the
Oh,
size of the
man.
boat. It's about the motion of the ocean. What can you do with those lips? That's really what we need to
You
know.
can. You guys want to fucking.
What was that? Kiss.
Dude,
I can't s-
I've never been more disgusted than looking at Jeff.
I don't know.
Looking at Jeff do this face.
Oh,
This
man.
close to me, dude.
My wife likes my kisses.
That's good. That's what I mean. That's all that really matters, right?
I'm a fucking good kisser. You missed out, you idiot.
Dude, I bet
Have,
you'd kiss.
have you
so
guys been
softly.
told you're good kissers?
No.
Josh is a bad kisser.
Dude, I fucking knock teeth like a motherfucker.
Really?
Yeah. I'm all, dude, every
What?
time. Oh, I mean, like,
I don't think I've ever had
I think
You've never
I think
knocked
I
teeth?
could. I think at the maximum amount of times I've ever bumped teeth with somebody, maybe 3 in my
it's like,
entire life.
well, it's like if it's always like the first time I kiss somebody, because when you kiss somebody for the first time, it's weird. It's different because everybody kisses differently. Do you know what I'm saying? So you can get like people have different depth perceptions and shit. I knock teeth all the time. Not
Yeah,
lately.
what are you
'cause
kissing?
I'm
A lot of one-eyed bitches that have no depth perception.
Not
just,
lately. I
like,
haven't kissed a girl since dating Ariel.
just
other
fucking
than
slamming their face into yours. Like, sorry, I couldn't tell how far away your head was.
I gotta put my glasses on. My depth perception's
1
off.
second. I didn't wear my eye patch
And
today,
sometimes
so
they just have it fucking coming, dude.
yeah, dude.
Josh puts out a little echolocation before he kisses, so he doesn't hit the teeth. He's like, "Brr, brr, brr." Okay.
Waits for the echo and then. Is that the turtle?
That's the turtle, dude. I
the
used to
turtle
do that
coming
bit.
in noise.
I used to do a bit where I humped the mic stand, Jeff. And,
Sick.
And I would make a noise like turtles having sex. I go,
I
There's-
think I've heard that joke.
There's
Yeah,
a
I
part
haven't
of
done it in
me that wants
year.
to write a bit specifically where I hump the mic stand just to say I did it. You know?
it's such a
Yeah.
it's such a cornerstone of doing open mics. At some point, you're gonna hump something, and if you miss out on that, man, are you a real comic?
I've definitely
just kidding,
used I've definitely used the mic as my penis.
Yeah, that's a
That's
thing.
a classic.
That's a classic.
Never done that.
Have you ever? One time I acted like it was a weapon. I think about this all the time. If somebody rushes the stage, I'm fucking batoning them with a
Bro,
microphone,
if
dude.
you swing that like lead base of a fucking mic stand,
Oh my god.
Bam, dude.
you could kill somebody
you
with
crazy.
one
Dude,
blow.
should we make a zombie apocalypse movie where it's open micers running around with mic stands?
No.
Yes, and we would be calling it. What would it be called?
Geo dies first.
That's the name of it.
No, that was just a screen. That's just a part.
It's just a
Not
joke
because
that
I want her to die first,
black
but because
people
she's a
die
black
first,
comic, and
yeah.
black people always die first in horror movies.
Dude, it would be funny to be like,
Drew lives.
yeah, dude.
Drew lives because he didn't even realize the apocalypse was happening. He was just doing ketamine in a basement listening to house music.
Just being jacked is fucking good looking.
Yeah.
He just perfectly moonwalks
Dude, you're
through all the
so
zombies.
weird, bro.
He's
just being
shred-
jacked as fucking a good-looking man.
He
Like,
is.
what?
Real recognizes real. I'm not real, but he's real.
Dude.
I'm not trying to claim that I'm.
It's
fucking-
crazy that
What
you're.
makes him real? His
Yeah,
dark
it's funny.
skin?
Dude.
No, he's handsome and jacked. I
No,
like
listen.
those two things.
You're
in a man.
being awkward around a black person when he's not even here.
I'm not even
Like,
being
that's-
awkward.
that's
I have
the
not
energy.
mentioned. You guys are the ones that are being.
All right, this week's episode of Triple F is brought to you by FieldSeats.com. Field Seats is an e-commerce website where they review firearms. So the deal with Field Seats is you pay for the review. There's different scales. Some start at 25, some go up to 60. They review guns, and then at the end, you get the opportunity. It's about 1 in 35 to win the gun that they're reviewing. You could get a free firearm for watching this review. So make sure you check that out. That's fieldseats.com. Use the promo code FFF. You'll receive 10% off of the review that you're purchasing. Again, that is fieldseats.com. Promo code FFF.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, what's more American than winning a fucking firearm, bro?
Support the boys. They're a veteran-owned company.
Veteran-owned company. You could win a Glock. You could win a Galil.
A Galil, dude. The Call of Duty weapon.
If you've ever played Call of Duty, it could be real life. I mean, you don't have to go to war, but you could be ready for it. And all you have to do is go to fieldseats.com and use the promo code FFF.
Are you ready for the impending civil war? If not, go to fieldseats.com, use promo code FFF, and get 10% off the safety of your family.
Well,
Cut it
way
out.
to fucking derail this conversation.
Listen,
Jeff.
I'm
just
gonna
kidding.
no. I put the blame on you on that.
Of
one.
course, it's my fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that was my
I made a
fault.
great joke about you being awkward around black people without one being around, and Jeff loved it.
I
Jeff
did like
coughed
it.
out his vape, and then now we're
Jeff's
here.
just in a fucking happy mood though. That's
Yeah.
Rare.
Jeff on fucking Jeff being happy is like cutting butter. It's like you're gonna make him laugh, dude. He's in a good mood.
Yeah. Get used to it. I'm on Wellbutrin now.
Yeah, fuck yeah, antidepressant gang. I'm not on antidepressants. I'm fine.
Depressed
but-
Jeff and funny Jeff are in the past.
Are you still worried about taking pills and not being as creative?
Honestly, after talking to the fucking nurse practitioner, I'm more worried about losing my fucking boners.
Yeah, dude. Libido, baby.
That's what I'm more worried about. I'm like, I don't know. My
Libido.
buddy's on Lexapro. He says it works. She's like, I can give you that. You will probably lose a lot of your libido. And I'm like, all right, I need that. So,
Dude, she didn't have to out me like that.
yeah.
She was like,
She was
"Yeah,
like,
my
oh,
buddy-"
your little dick buddy with a broken penis? Yeah, he shouldn't be
Are you
recommending
talking about that
things."
fucking redheaded idiot?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't
She's
get
like, well, I
hard.
gave him Lexapro because his dick is fucking useless anyways. I'm like, lady, can you stop talking about my friend and give me some fucking medication? She's like, yeah, I will. I'm writing it up now. I can do two things at once. I'm multitasking.
I threw
Your
in
friend's
a
dick
prescription
sucks.
for your friend's limp dick. It's some Viagra.
Here's Lexapro
and
Viagra. That's funny though because it's like this has to be somebody's joke, but like getting on antidepressants and losing your boner would just make you more depressed.
Yeah.
Oh,
That has to be a joke.
I'm
right?
sure that's somebody's
I don't know
joke.
if anyone's ever. That's definitely been done, but I don't know if anyone's ever done. You have to get on antidepressants to feel good about yourself, but then you have to get Viagra. Like getting
Yeah,
on
yeah,
an
yeah, yeah.
antidepressant also requires you to get on a second medication.
Yeah, well,
Huh.
I mean, I don't think that's. I mean, yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it's an issue, but I fucking
Yeah,
I
but
got struck by the
you're
boner.
also-
Fucking God.
You're also like 29 years old.
No, but I know a lot of people who take dick pills. Like I know, dude. One of my buddies, shout out. If he won't watch this, but he'll love that I shouted him out. He's like in sobriety, and he like low key like sells dick pills.
in like
sick.
to sober people.
Yeah.
Is
like,
it a thing
to
after
people.
coming off? Is that like a thing?
I get it must be a thing
Do
because
they
like
snort 'em?
like Danny very publicly talks about it, or I wouldn't have said his name, but
Yeah.
like he talks about it, and I know a lot of people who have that issue. I don't know if I'm just like getting to the age where people realize that it's an issue, but like I mean, I was with a group of people the other day, like playing golf, like last week, and somebody who's like a couple years younger than me was like, "Dude, you know what really has been working? Cialis." And
Pretty
the other-
normal conversation on a golf course, I would imagine.
Yeah, seriously. And
Just old guys bitching about their wives and being like, "I'll tell you what, I switched from Viagra to Cialis,
yeah.
and this bad boy's been kicking in."
Dude, regardless of age, that's a universal
Yeah.
conversation.
They
now.
were talking about Blue Chew. And they
Yeah,
were
yeah.
like, I don't know. It just
Yeah.
doesn't work as good as like the name brand stuff. And I was like, dude, you guys are 26. This is crazy.
Yeah.
So it has to be something to do with like getting off drugs and shit like that.
That's like I had a friend who had ED in high school, and it was very sad because he
That
would
would
try to
suck.
talk to me, but I was so young and immature. I just thought it was hilarious. He's like,
Yeah,
he's
dude,
like, I was making.
Dude, I had whiskey dick one time in high school, and the girl told one of my friends, who was honestly my worst friend in the world,
Same situation.
and they called me Soft Ross for like years.
Oh, damn.
The friend, his name was Joe. I've mentioned him on this podcast. He used to always make nicknames for me. I had like 20 nicknames, like Fat Ross, Soft Ross, Dasani Ross.
just because you drank Dasani water.
Literally, dude. Literally, I was making fun of. I was at the lunch table. I was making fun of how dumb the nicknames he gives me are. I had a bottle of Dasani, and I was like if he saw me drinking this, he'd call me Dasani Ross. As I said that, he was walking up behind me, and I didn't see him, and he was like Dasani Ross, and then it stuck.
That
There are
sucks.
people in my life who still call me that.
Damn, dude, that's
Block them.
hilarious.
Block
Huh?
them.
Nah, it's fine. I told the story in rehab, so most of them will die anyways. It's fine. You can laugh.
True.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
they'll relapse and die for
No,
sure.
some of them are doing good, man. A lot of people from my
Yeah,
rehab,
it takes one bad day.
no, it takes a little bit more than that usually, but a lot of people from my rehab class, if you will, are going strong. I'd say probably a good 7 or 8, which is a lot.
Is there ceremonies when you like graduate? Do they have? Is it like a graduation, or is it just like you've been here for?
Sometimes they call it like you're graduating, yeah, but it really is like you said this like in one of the beginning episodes. You really are reverted back to like a kindergarten when you're in, like they'll walk in and just be like, if you're listening, put your hand up. Like it's like you get to be somebody's president, and then there's somebody who takes attendance, and then it's like it's just so weird. And then yeah, like sometimes they don't have like a ceremony where they're like the punch is over there. Don't worry, we didn't spike it. Like whatever. Like but it's like they'll like coin you out. So
Okay.
everybody like it will say something about you, and then you get a coin when you leave. And then when you pick up years, they give you coins.
Did you
too.
get do you have a memory of somebody giving you like a good coin?
Well,
coin
not
gift.
from rehab, but my mom for like my 3 years.
Matt Ross, what a cock on that kid.
Yeah, that's not what my mom said.
She loved you.
I don't think she's seen it.
Your mom follows me
recently
on
enough.
Instagram now.
PSR
Paula?
happy? Yeah, hell yeah.
What
Does she
up,
follow
Paula?
me? I want to check right now to see if she follows Jeff and not me, dude. I'm gonna be hurt.
Yeah.
Nah,
Emotional.
don't follow him, Paula.
That
Me
was
and you, girl. Me
her-
and you till the end.
Her being here for it was definitely the coolest
The
one.
coolest one.
Because she presented me and had no idea what to say and shit. Like, but she was like all emotional and crying and shit. And then I was crying. It was wild. I usually just have like one of my buddies do it. It's not.
At like a coin ceremony for rehab, is there always like a black family that's like, that's my baby?
Do they do that
Yeah.
at all graduations or?
I'm not I'm not gonna
Or
lie.
is that just high school?
Yeah, no, it is weird though. It is weird. Are you still checking if my mom follows you?
I didn't fully check because I got invested into listening
It's
to what you
PSR Happy is her name.
PSR.
Don't worry about it because she has no pictures. I was interested to see what Matt's mom looked like.
I'll show you. She's bad as fuck. No, I'm just kidding. She's a pretty woman, though. I think. I mean,
Ooh, she's a pretty woman, like a working girl.
she's
like
also
the
like
movie?
in. She's like also like
Damn, dude, she doesn't
65.
follow him. What the fuck is that? She follows Jeff and not me, dude. That
Goddamn
hurts,
right.
dude.
You don't want it, dude. She'll just send you videos that you saw 3 weeks ago in your DMs. Like, it's
Yeah,
all-
that's what my
that's
mom
my
does,
whole
too.
relationship with my mom. Is her being like, "Did you see that Kanye West dropped a new album?" I'm like, "Are you talking about Donda?" Like,
Dude,
that's what it all is.
My mom like loves Drake, which I think is hilarious.
That
like
is
she'll
funny.
buy his albums, which I think is funny as fuck. She'll be like, "Damn."
like,
dude.
go to the store and buy
yeah,
the CD.
like she's like, whenever they say like, oh, they've sold this many records each, they projected to sell 130K. I'm sure it's just moms buying it at this point, because who buys?
Is
albums?
that? I don't think that's how they keep the metric
Is that how they keep
anymore.
them?
They've
Yeah,
got
they
to.
have to-
It's
yeah, it
got
has
to be
to
It's like a
digital
certain amount of
download.
streams.
It has to be
a certain amount of
different.
streams equals like a
But yeah, dude,
total sale.
my mom
or
has
whatever.
Take Care on vinyl.
That's sick.
That's actually
That
really
rules.
cool.
Yeah.
Where would you even buy a CD? Not an like vinyls. There's like vinyl stores and
You
like
can buy CDs at Walmart and shit.
You can
Even
also buy CDs at
real-
vinyl stores, like record stores. They'll have CDs.
But, like,
sometimes.
new-
I think you can buy CDs at like
new
Walmart,
CDs, though?
Best Buy. And
Yeah,
shit.
because
they
like
put
because
them
like
out.
obviously
Yeah.
like like if you follow like a rapper like Pusha T dropped an album and then it's like you can buy it on vinyl, like here's the link or whatever, but it's like could you walk into Target and buy that album? No, like
Probably, but I don't think like I remember when I was a kid. I remember like one of the first CDs I bought. Like they had whole CD stores,
Oh,
like
yeah.
and like
Yeah.
I remember being able to go
FYE,
into
Sam
Walmart
Goody.
and just walk up and down like 4 or 5 aisles
Yeah.
of CDs, different genres, different shit. I bet you now it's condensed to maybe one aisle. I don't really even know.
I went to
honestly.
Walmart
it
to
is, too.
get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah,
And Walmart had like a family whatever policy and they only carried the edited versions
Oh
of
yeah,
CDs.
yeah.
So I didn't buy it there and I was like, Mom, we have to go to the mall. We have to go to Sam Goody because I can't get the fucking edited version.
what's
like a
Sam
pussy.
Goody?
I know that name actually.
It
What
was a
is-
CD store.
It's yeah.
was
like a
we
music
had one
store.
we had one in Mason City too. That's
I
where-
bought Get Rich or Die Trying my first CD, but I had to have the edited version.
Dude,
I was in
downtown,
3rd grade.
Downtown at Disney, they used to have a Virgin record store, and it was the sickest store. They had like
Is that why you went there?
what?
Because it was for virgins.
Well, yeah. I mean, it closed when I was in like 6th grade.
You weren't fucking in 6th grade,
the
dude.
fuck-
Nah,
What a
dude.
Do you ever
dork.
talk to
I
one
was
of
a
your,
late bloomer.
Do you ever talk to one of your homies who's like, yeah, like I was like fucking when I was 12, and you're like, what?
You got, dude, you got raped,
Dude.
man.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
I don't know.
So many people say that too. They'll be they think it's like a flex. They'll be like, yeah, I was getting head when I was 10. You're like, what, dude?
Yeah, that's
Like my
crazy.
babysitter sucked my dicks. Like your babysitter abused you, man.
Yeah, dude, you were sexually assaulted,
Dude,
Chris.
especially when when it's like anything below like really like 13. 13 is even kind of like, unless it's 2 13-year-olds. I don't know.
Are
but I still think,
you
what?
anything? As long as it's like 13, that's good for you.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
so
if it's
you're-
if you're 14 and 14,
If you're
I think
watching
it's no
this-
longer
So
weird.
like you're good with like 13-year-olds.
If you're watching
Quit
this and
trying
you're
to do what you're
13,
doing.
jump
I
into Josh's DMs.
I'm so bad at keeping a straight face.
Let's delete Josh.
Yeah, yeah.
Too bad.
17-year-olds get in his DMs and
Turns
be
out
weird.
that fucking no, dude. I just don't want to do that for.
I hope that we don't have a 17-year-old following. That would
No,
make me
that
feel
would be
weird.
crazy.
That would be weird.
That would be odd. Josh, you couldn't bait
Because you
Josh.
can't get into the fucking clubs we perform at.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You can't bait Josh. Did we talk about how weird he was when we were in Alabama? Like we were outside, we were at the bar after the show, and there was like that kid that I knew who like I've known since I was young was there, his sister and another girl who was at the show, and we were all just like talking, like just having a normal conversation. None of them were like, "You want head?" Like it was just a normal conversation, and Josh was like, "Yeah, my girlfriend Ariel, who I love very much," and I was like, "There's a picture." They were like, "Can we take a picture with you?" I was like, "Yeah, of course." And there's a picture. Josh has the classic like arm not
The hover
touching
hands?
anybody.
He's just
dude.
hover handing.
I'm a respectful fucking lad, dude.
It was hilarious, dude. It was so funny. It's just funny to me to be that way when like it's not like they were like, "So when do you guys want to have a foursome?" It was just them being like, "You guys are funny," and he's like, "I have a girlfriend." So So keep your
Thank you.
compliments to yourself, bitch.
I appreciate you saying that I'm funny. I love that. What I love more than anything is commitment.
Yeah.
It's my sweet baby angel.
My sweet baby angel Ariel, who's at home.
She's an artist. You can follow her on Instagram.
Yeah, dude.
She's the most talented and lovely person that I've ever met in my life. And if you come 2 inches closer to me, I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. I just have never understood.
I love my girls so much that I beat other women who get close to me.
She's like, hey, I thought you were really funny. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Wait, you've never understood what?
I've never understood cheating. And this isn't me trying to be like on a moral high ground. Like I literally have never
I mean,
gotten.
what it is like you're like, I want to fuck that person, and then you do, and you're like, oh,
I didn't want to do that.
shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
No,
I was dating a girl in high school, and I made out with another girl, and I went straight to the girl at my girlfriend's house, and I was crying. And I was like, I fucking broke your trust.
bro.
And I was like saying corny things.
You're
I'm
just like hitting yourself.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Oh yeah. I was like, I promise if you take me back, I'll never be this pathetic. And like, it was like,
She's like, you know, it's pathetic. You crying on my doorstep.
yeah. And then you know what's
Fucking
crazy
real.
is we stayed together for 2 more years.
Yeah.
You deserve better. You deserve a bigger penis. You
Bro.
deserve something.
I'm nothing. You're my queen.
I actually do remember the first time I cheated on somebody. I was like my high school girlfriend, Olivia Schick. Hi. She doesn't watch this.
Shout out
I did see her at a wedding recently. She's doing very well.
Did
It was
did
very
you,
nice
did
to
you have
catch
a
up.
conversation? Yeah.
I was like, hey, remember when I cheated on you? No. It happened a couple times. In high school, I was a fucking asshole. And
And you were a fucking asshole.
no.
Oh.
You think I was doing anal in high school?
Maybe.
Actually, I did go to a
Maybe, yeah.
Catholic school. I
Yeah,
did
yeah.
actually get my penis, like, I would say 1/3 of a way into a butthole before I ever got it into a pussy. All those stereotypes
That's
are true.
one
Yeah.
thing that they don't tell you about anal is it's not easy to get in there.
It's not
No,
easy
it's very-
at all.
That's a difficult thing to
yeah.
get in there.
It's really hard. But I cheated on her, like, drunk as fuck. I stayed at somebody's house, and I fucked this girl in a closet. And then it was by a place that I would drive to pick up my buddy, and every time I would drive by, I would just be like, like the shame. I'd just be like, I can't believe I did that. I
Dude,
just pushed it down.
I have a fucking.
pushed it
I have a
down.
friend in my hometown who broke his girlfriend. He came home and his girlfriend was cheating on him, and then she moved back in with her mom, who lived right next door to his work. And then she would also always have the guy that she cheated on him with over at his house. So every time he would be going to work, he would see his ex-girlfriend with the guy. And I was like, you need to quit jobs,
Yeah,
buddy.
dude,
That's at that point.
sucks.
Imagine being reminded of that. Like you're going in for like a 9 to 5 shift every day, and you're just like, oh, it looks like fucking Jessica has him over again.
Yeah, that's a
He's
nightmare.
probably rocking her pussy like
Have
I
you guys
never
ever
could.
been cheated on?
No.
I've never been cheated. I mean,
I
to
haven't.
my knowledge.
Yeah,
I mean,
to my knowledge.
like
yeah.
that I know of. I do remember Olivia. My best friend in high school was Mike Cardenas, who I like very much, and he's doing very well. And he we
I don't
broke
give a
up
shit.
and got back together.
Yeah, fuck that kid, dude. Fuck Mike.
Dude, no. After the story, you're gonna hear it. So they went and saw a movie together and like made out, and he like fingered her or something. And he told me about it in my house. He was sleeping over in the middle of the night, and I was like, "Are you serious?" He was like, "Yeah." And I don't think I've
While
ever been
you were
more
dating?
furious. No, it was in between, but it was like my best friend.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It would be like if Josh broke up with Ariel, and then a week later I fingered her in the movie Splice. He would be
Is that the
pissed.
movie he fingered her to?
Yeah.
What a weird
the
movie to
fuck?
get horny to.
Fingered,
Dude, it doesn't matter when
to
you're
the movie
15.
Splice.
Yeah.
That's true. Do you remember the first movie you fingered someone in?
Yeah, Transformers. One of the Transformers, I think.
We've been over this.
Have we? I've never talked
You,
about this.
no, you did. Yeah. You've mentioned that on the
gaslighting
pod.
me?
No, I swear to God. I'm not saying like you're repeating stories. When you said that, I was like, oh yeah,
I
you've
remember
said that.
fingering her and not being. Now that I think back on like what I was touching, no, I mean I
Yeah.
was in the crease, but I was touching her like pelvic bone, like it was not there. And then I remember smelling my fingers, and I was like, now that I can remember how it smelled,
Yeah.
and it just smelled like my armpit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just smelled sweaty. It didn't smell like pussy.
Yeah, and then you remember fingering a girl and being like, oh, it feels like putting your fingers in your mouth.
A little bit, actually. Yeah.
It's not like the way
The
your
little-
fingers
it feels
a little bit.
The
Like,
way
oh, this isn't cool at all.
it feels like, you know what I think the texture reminds me of like a sponge, but it's like pushed out instead of in. Like, you know how the holes.
What's pushed out?
So like, you know how like there's holes in sponges.
Oh.
And it's like if the holes were pushed out instead of in, like the ridges. Have you ever been in like a bumpy one?
I get what you're
Yeah,
saying.
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
we talked about
Yeah,
this
yeah,
off
yeah.
pod not that long ago.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
The
Yeah.
textures of the inside of women's vaginas.
Yeah.
It's different.
It's different.
Some of them
I
have
like a
the,
real leathery bitch.
Some of them have like the ridges. Like if you go in and you do this finger
Yeah,
motion,
like
there's,
ruffles.
ridges on the top. Yeah, like ruffles or like almost like the roof of a mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, full circle. Dude,
That's why when a woman's getting a little lippy, I say, "Hey, you talking out your pussy right now?" I tell
is
them.
that a thing you say?
No.
Is that
You're
a thing?
talking out your pussy.
Is that a thing anybody said?
Google it.
Bitch, you talking about your pussy right now?
You talking
Yeah?
out?
Huh?
Hey,
You talking
I'm gonna be
out your
honest with
pussy
you. You're
right
a little
now.
bit disrespectful. You talking out your pussy right now? I'm gonna fucking.
Why do you think we took on this accent for that?
You know goddamn well why we did.
It's just that you
Oh, I
talk.
want to do accents again. I
No,
like that
dude,
last episode.
two people DM'd me and were like, Josh's accents are bad.
You know what's funny
Yeah.
is two people
But
told me
nobody
that
said-
I was good. So fuck whoever's listening that said mine was bad, dude. Mine's good. I had two people. Dude, that's actually
Mine are fantastic.
Jeff's were good.
Jeff's were good, but I mean,
I don't think yours are that good.
I mean, compared to yours.
Yeah, mine aren't good, but I didn't claim to be good.
I'm
so,
gonna be an accent comic now.
Yeah,
And my
I
bit-
did an accent last night during my set, and it fucking crushed.
Did you?
Which one?
Yeah,
What accent?
I was just doing crowd work with this lady, and I was talking to this couple who ended up being a lesbian couple.
You
did a
dude,
lesbian-
you
did a
attract
lesbian
them.
accent.
What?
You did a classic
I did a
lesbian
classic
accent.
lesbian accent.
Classic lesbian accent. Softball.
She had an accent, and but I was like, "What's the secret?" I was trying to get into my fucking bit. I had to talk to like 7 people to do it, and I was like, "What's the secret?" And she was like, she had some sort of like French accent, or she's like, "I like pussy just like you," or whatever it was. I don't remember what the accent was. She was like, "I like pussy just like you," and then that got a pop. And then I was like, for anybody who didn't hear, she said. And then I did it in her accent, and it hit so hard. It
oh
was
yeah,
great.
if you can
And it
make
wasn't
fun
a
of-
good accent. She was from some French island. Thought
Ugh.
she was better than us.
Yeah.
She's like, "You've
dude.
never heard of it," and I was. She was right. Of course, I've never heard of it because you're from nowhere that
'Cause it's
fucking matters.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
we could fucking
doesn't
take
fucking
that
matter.
country over tomorrow.
Dude, we could bomb you and sink your island.
Yeah, dude.
And it wouldn't even make the news.
Bring Obama back. We're sending a drone to your dumb
Yeah.
French island. No, thanks for coming though.
The
They were
leading
very
story of the night would still be Kanye West being anti-Semitic.
fun. Yeah, dude. Kanye's got to have a new project coming out soon.
Hopefully,
It's crazy that nobody sees.
because I've never been more excited.
It's crazy that nobody see. Every time he does something crazy, within the next 3 months, he has a project come out.
Yeah.
It's like they still give him this attention over and over and over again. And I support it. I mean, I don't support what he did this time. That shit was fucking crazy. But they do it over and over. And I guess if you're in
So you don't think
news-
white lives matter?
if you're
Whoa.
do I think white lives matter?
Just
No,
kidding.
I don't give a shit about your white life. Fuck you. I don't care.
Whoa.
Oh,
I think white
are
lives
the
matter.
boys gonna be pissed? Fuck off.
I think
don't
white
give a
lives
shit.
matter. I think black lives matter. But an easy way to sum all of that up is all lives matter.
Dude, we should make this a slogan.
You're an
Yeah,
asshole.
dude,
Dude,
has
we
anyone
should,
done
has
that?
anybody done that yet?
Has anyone said all lives matter? Because I feel like we could clear up this whole race debate if we just went out and we were like, guys, all of them matter. I feel like we could put a cap on this whole thing.
Mitigate everything.
I'd never.
We could
I've never
fix race
considered that.
relations.
Honestly, I was so fired up in the summer of 2020 about like Black Lives Mattering.
Yeah, and then
And they
people got
do.
upset about that.
And they do, but then there were people who were like, "Well, white lives matter too," and it was like, "Well, yeah, they do, but not
But
as
we're
much as
focused
black
on the
lives
black
right now.
ones
We're
right now.
focused
We're
on that,
focused on
and
these right now.
But I don't know if anybody thought to just be like, "What about all of them?"
Why has nobody thought of that? It's such a simple solution. Guys, if you're watching this, hashtag all lives matter. Let's get it trending. And make sure to tag your boss.
Start the movement yourself.
We're gonna have new merch.
yeah. We could put it on like a red hat, maybe. That would be sick. as hell.
That's a good idea.
We're gonna be in collaboration with Kanye West. Actually,
Yeah.
That is his outfit, a White Lives Matter shirt and a Trump hat.
in a MAGA
Yeah.
hat.
Holy shit, dude.
For the record,
Is
I do
Kanye
think-
sick as fucking?
For the record, I
Yes.
do think Black Lives Matter. I just
Oh,
always have to
dude.
go on record to say how I actually feel.
He's afraid this is gonna surface in 20 years. And
No,
then he'll
I'm
be
not
like,
worried
"Let's
about
take away
getting. I'm
his
not worried about
things."
getting canceled. There's plenty of people with working careers who support All Lives Matter vocally. It's not that. I just want to know people to know what I'm about.
I get it.
We got 3 chairs in here. I'm the liberal cuck chair. That's it.
I play both sides. I'm a wild card. You don't know where I'm at.
You are a wild card.
I
and
don't
Josh
really
is. Josh is still leaning one way, but he's closer to the middle, I think.
Yeah, I don't like talking politics. It's fucking,
I know
I'm
you
an
don't.
idiot.
Even earlier when he
Yeah.
was like spitting facts about like just the playbook of people, you were just like, I was looking at you and you were just kind of like,
I just don't. Yeah, dude. My roommate in college.
We're a
was,
third political party fucking retards.
Yeah,
We're dumbasses.
Yeah, my roommate in
Yeah.
college was so into all of it. Like I couldn't. He would talk to me every day about it to the point where I was like,
yeah.
You're exhausting.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You're
he was a
exhausting to
good
be
guy,
around.
but yeah, I just
They're
I don't
always
like talking.
they're always good guys.
Yeah, I just don't like
It's
listening
just
to people
you're
talk about
exhausting, man.
politics because it's like I don't care. Well, I do, but I don't. You know what I'm saying?
It's so, yeah. I mean, like,
It's like I'm a fucking idiot. Regardless of my take, it's not gonna be.
Yeah.
A smart person can't even convince the other side. How the
Yes.
fuck am I gonna be able to, dude? I'm an idiot, dude.
I'm more excited today than I have been maybe all year because the new Call of Duty came out.
Yeah,
Don't tell me about politics.
Yeah, he can
I'm a
fucking-
fucking idiot.
That's why it's sick that we can vote.
dude. Yesterday in that same crowd work
Chunk.
kind of chunk right there with those 2 people and 2 people behind them. I had to admit to a crowd of 200 people that I had no clue where the Netherlands was. Don't talk to me about politics. I don't even know
dude.
geography.
Yeah.
You know, where is it? I still don't know. They told me. I forgot.
The Netherlands, it's oh fuck, it's right next. It's
Oh,
right next
dude,
to
do you know-
Germany.
No,
right?
wait, no, wait,
it's up
no,
north.
wait,
It's
no, wait.
north.
I know where it is. Up your button around the corner.
You piece of shit. You walked
USA,
right into
baby.
that, dude.
You fucking USA.
Oh,
my
fuck,
God,
dude. That
bro.
was good, dude.
Honestly, I'd quit the pod.
Yeah.
Holy
dude.
shit.
You smell all that? You smell all that up dog in here, dude?
What's that?
What's up, dog?
You are getting razzed, brother.
Let's go, dude. Yeah, all right.
Oh, man.
Dude, I'm so hungry.
I can't believe people listen.
Do you
to
guys
this.
like? Yeah, we had Carl's Jr. Did we have Carl's Jr.?
Yeah,
Or
we
was
had,
it
well, it was
Hardee's?
Hardee's, but
Have you
that's the
had-
same thing.
Have you had Wendy's?
Are you? Yeah, of course.
I'm not.
Do you
gonna,
like Wendy's nuts?
You like when these nuts
Nuts
dry
are
on your face?
I actually felt
You,
that.
I know you did, dude. I know.
Fuck, dude.
Uh,
Dude, at this point, it's crazy if people are listening.
yeah, we're just doing these nuts.
We're
jokes.
just
We're
doing
doing
it.
Joe. We're doing. I just did a up your butt
Hey,
around the corner,
who's
which is a
there?
2001 class.
These nuts. Whoa, come see us on tour.
Yeah, we're gonna really promote the
Yeah.
fucking podcast.
You know what
on
I
tour.
did? You know what I did used to love, like back in like middle school and high school, was you'd have like a full Halo lobby or like a full COD lobby, and like someone would join up, and so like you needed like 4 people to play like a playlist.
Yeah.
And a 5th person would join in, and you know you'd be like, "Hey, XX Sniper Wolf, what's the shape of Italy?" And they're like, a boot. And you're like, absolutely right. And you kick them.
A boot. That takes a good geography knowledge and some good geography knowledge as well.
Yeah, that's a risky one.
That is a risky one. What you could do if you keep doing this is say, "Hey, say the word about in a Canadian accent."
Yeah, I was thinking.
And they'd go a boot, and you'd be like, "God damn right." It doesn't really work the same.
Hey, what are you
does it?
wearing the winter on your feet?
First-hand experience, the Italy thing worked.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah, that's fair. I can't argue with experience, dude.
It worked.
You can.
I can, and I have multiple times.
When it
To
comes
be
to
fair,
eating
dude, you can't have It's not cancer twice.
True. Facts.
Were you there for that? When
Oh,
we were-
yeah.
I was
It was
arguing?
weird.
I walked, and for the record, I thought it was. For the record, I walked in the middle of everybody being mad at you, and I was just like, I'm on fucking everyone else's side.
So we know a friend. There's a comic who had cancer when he was young.
He's
And-
very close to this podcast.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
very
yeah,
close
yeah.
to this podcast, and he said he had cancer when he was
You could
young.
say inspirational.
And
to
he
it.
said he had cancer twice. And I was like, oh, was it the same cancer that just came back? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, well, then you haven't had 2 cancers.
Okay, 1 second. I'm not trying to get back into this argument.
You've had
but the
one
logic
cancer.
of that, the way that you just said it, doesn't sound right to me.
You had cancer
twice.
You went into remission, which
say,
means that your cells. It's still it.
We're getting back into the argument.
Listen, what I did is I came home.
We just came out of saying we're idiots and we don't know what we're talking about.
But what I can do is use the resources I have, which are Google and the 2 nurses that I live with.
Can I stop?
Okay?
Can we pause it for a second?
Okay.
I just want to clarify the phrasing of the sentence. This is the thing that I'm confused at. So he had cancer twice.
No, he didn't. He had 1 cancer.
No,
it went into remission and then it came back.
Okay.
It's 1 cancer.
No, 1 second. But he had it again.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. I think the thing is, I think we're mixing things. So I think that you're trying to argue that he only had 1 type of cancer, which I believe. I think that's factually true.
No, I'm not arguing the type. That's inarguable.
Okay.
He said it was the same cancer. I'm arguing he can't be like, I had cancer twice. Oh, but you had cancer twice? No, you didn't. You had it 1 time. It went away, but it came back, but it was still in your cells. It never fully went away.
Now imagine he's making the same argument at a much higher volume and a much redder face in public at a cancer survivor.
I had
8 people against me. I had to use what I have, which is my volume.
I still don't understand the thought
during this. I walked up during this, and Matt is in Freddie's face, who is a comedian who has jokes about how he used to have cancer, and Matt is full volume yelling like, no, you had the same cancer that came back. And I walked up and I was like, who? And just walked away and like found someone else.
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna go talk to someone else.
bad.
I was like,
dude, no, I don't give a fuck. I know I was right. I Googled it and I came back and checked with the 2 nurses that I live with, and they were like, no, technically if it goes into remission, it is still in your cells, which is why it's called a relapse. It's not called, and then he didn't have cancer twice. He had the same cancer, went away, came back. He didn't have it twice.
To me, that's having it twice. I think it's just how you view it, though.
I just don't like the way that he's like, I had cancer twice. Don't try to play. Don't. No, you fucking didn't.
You get enough sympathy for the first one, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Dude, that's terrifying to have it come back.
I'm not saying it's not scary to have cancer. I'm just saying don't try to milk it for all it's worth, dude. You had it fucking 20 years ago. Get over it.
One get well soon card, and I'm cutting you off.
Exactly. You're not. He didn't. It wasn't like he was like a Make-A-Wish cancer. It was just like cancer where it's like,
it was like the chill kind of cancer.
It was the chill cancer, and I'll admit it, coming back not super chill, but like he's fine now, and he's a comedian. What more could you want?
I don't know.
To be funny?
Yeah. Yeah, you think...
Hey, whoa. I'm just kidding. I love you, Freddie.
Dude,
I don't really care.
We were screaming, and it's like the levels of
Yeah.
the audio are insane.
Your waves are nuts.
I've been trying to hold the mic away because my fucking volume's getting loud because I'm getting pretty amped up about this cancer convo.
This is sick.
About proving a cancer victim wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Psychopath, dude.
And just to be clear, to end that argument, Matt's final blow was, if you were a Make-A-Wish kid, I bet you dropped the football on the way to the touchdown, idiot, and then walked away.
I did not say that. I did not say that, but I will say what.
How funny would it be to like have a Make-A-Wish kid gets to score a touchdown at a game, and right before he's about to go out there, the coach is like, "Don't drop this pass, dumbass."
Or he does something that's like irrefutably like stops his touchdown. Like he runs out of bounds. Even the Make-A-Wish kid knows I was out of bounds.
Yeah. Dude,
this play is dead.
I saw a video today on TikTok of a kid that was doing the same. It was the Make-A-Wish kid getting his touchdown, and the fucking defensive lineman pushes the offensive lineman into the running back, and the kid that has cancer is the running back kid, and just gets fucking pancaked, and then the referee behind him throws a flag.
You're like,
Oh,
damn, dude,
he's like,
that's fucked up.
you can't tackle the kid with Down syndrome. What are
That's
you doing,
insane.
dude?
That's a quick thought on the ref's part, though.
Yeah.
To be like, oh well,
Unnecessary
fuck.
roughness.
Yeah, it's a penalty. The only reason they tackled you is because it was a penalty, dude. You're fine.
Yeah.
Get back up.
Yeah, get back up
This
in
is
there.
still a live play.
The next play, the fucking linebacker just goes full speed.
Yeah, just murders him.
He's like, we're undefeated.
I do think that would be. I think I've made this joke on here before.
I'm telling you what, we've talked about this topic a couple times.
Yeah.
Have we?
Yeah.
About
The highlight reel.
the highlight reel
Yeah.
of
Alright.
we've
Yeah,
talked
yeah,
about
Yeah,
it.
we've riffed
Okay.
about how good that would be.
And here's the thing, we're gonna repeat stuff.
Yeah. Sometimes
Because
you
we don't
repeat
plan.
Yes,
Dude,
because
somebody hit me up after the last episode came out and was like, you guys need a tangent button. And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, you need a button that you hit that reminds you to stay on topic. She was like, I'm 5 minutes into this episode. It's insane how many topics you've covered. And I was like, yeah, I mean,
that's just conversation.
I was like, that's to be expected. We don't plan any of this beforehand. And she was like, yeah, I can tell. I was like, all right.
yeah,
Hey, you know what?
Don't say anything mean.
Okay.
She's a fan. She was listening to the podcast.
yeah, we don't care
get
about your
defensive
criticism.
immediately.
I don't
Because
care about
I felt like
criticism.
you were about to get mean.
Yeah,
I
and
was.
we love
I
Melanie.
was.
She's a good girl.
was
I've
about
been
to
her
get
friend
mean.
since like we were like 12.
Yeah, but don't give us fucking.
I was about
No,
to
she
say
was
we
being
don't
funny.
go down to the bus stop and knock the dicks out of your mouth.
I mean, that's
All right.
funny.
Okay, yeah, that was good.
That sounds like a dad joke that he says. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't tell me how to do my job, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'll go down to the bus stop, knock dicks
Hey,
out of
listen,
your mouth.
Pat, don't tell me I'm going to do my fucking job. I don't go down when your wife's at the bus stop and knock the dicks out of her mouth. That's how it
Exactly.
sounds like it
Damn,
would
dude,
be
that
said.
was good.
That was a
That's
good accent,
Brian.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
I'm
like
good
a
at some of them.
disgrunted northeastern father.
Just a
Yeah.
general. It was a general northeastern
Yeah.
too.
Rain,
it's not
rain or
specific.
sunshine, that guy has a yellow rain jacket on.
That's
I
not
don't know
where
about. I don't even
was
know who you're
thinking-
describing at that point.
I was thinking more.
I was
of
thinking
a-
like hoodie, like
I was
with
thinking of a
stains.
Carhartt, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, like a thicker
like one of the
one.
brown Carhartts.
My
Yeah.
dad had, dude. Yeah, my dad. I mean, we've had this conversation, but when I posted a photo of a Carhartt that my father gave me, I was wearing it in Colorado when it was negative 20 degrees, and I was on top of a mountain, and some guy commented and was like, "That's the cleanest Carhartt I've ever seen." I was like, "Yeah, man, I don't roll around in mud."
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Say
that-
your mom has the cleanest pussy I've ever seen.
It's like you
Yeah,
can't
say.
legally-
Listen, I don't go down to the bus stop and knock
Your dicks in your
Carhartts
mom.
out of your dick's
Mom,
out of your mom's car.
dick.
That'll show him.
Listen, yeah.
You got him, Matt. I
Got
feel
him.
like I did. I feel like I
I
kind of.
down to your bus stop and knock the dicks out of my Carhartt.
I don't go to your mom's dick and knock the Carhartts out of her
her
mouth.
bus stop.
Her bus mouth. Stop.
And
I
then
did.
She drives the bus. I don't know where I'm going, but fuck you, pal.
I feel like I gassed I feel like I got gassed out getting reheated about the cancer talk.
Do you feel better or worse now?
No, I mean, here's the deal. I know I'm right. And so that's what really matters. I'd like a day later sent Josh like a
Dude,
screenshot.
this is a repeating thing. And to be fair,
Dude, remember when we had the lyric battle and then
Yeah.
like we talked about it on the pod and then me and Josh just went back and forth for like an hour and a half just sending paragraphs about it, and I was like sitting
with
here
like references.
yeah, he was getting me like definitions of the word lyric and shit.
I was like,
dude.
per the Webster.
Yeah.
That's the
Um,
thing. I like playful arguments. I don't like real arguments. I think it's fun to debate.
I feel like people read my energy as it's crossing from playful to real. Like Britt has told me, she's like, debate with other people. I don't like debating with you.
I agree, though. For the record.
But I never care that much, honestly. I just liked the bit of just being like, you only had cancer once, you fucking idiot.
I like how it's never real. It's nothing serious. I'm just yelling at a cancer survivor.
Yeah, I mean,
No big
you know,
deal.
He's had it twice, dude.
I
Give him
like
a
to
fucking-
debate.
Yeah.
I like to be like,
Hopefully, third time's a charm.
I like
You
to
know
call
what I mean?
people psychos. Heyo.
Jesus Christ. No, I hope. Yeah.
What I meant was the third time is when he finally beats it for good.
Mm.
No, I'm kidding. I hope it wipes the fucking bitch ass out. I'm kidding.
Shout out Freddie, dude.
We
Shout out
are
Freddie.
close enough to an hour, and I would like to get out of here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got Call of Duty to play, baby.
You got Call of
Do we
Duty
have
to
dates
play?
for the shows yet?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Oklahoma? You wanna plug that?
Oklahoma. I will be there. Lonely, dirty talk alone.
If you want to come to see me, I'm at the open mic at Spank.
I'm at open mic at Spanks the Hog.
I'm doing a live performance of the Broadway play Oklahoma. So if you
I
wanna
will
come out and see
be
that.
in Oklahoma
Were you
at
guys ever in a play?
Rodeo Cinema.
Fuck no, dude.
Yeah, I've actually talked about it. I was the lead of my school's play in 8th grade.
Ooh, what play?
I don't remember. It's funny that I memorized the entire lines of a lead in a play, and I don't even remember what the play was.
Okay. Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah.
In one of my classes, we had to learn like 16 lines of Shakespeare, and I still know it. And it's crazy that I can retain that, but I can't think of, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like weird how your brain works, because it's like.
I mean, I don't know
But
what you're
talk,
saying because
like-
you didn't even finish
Okay,
the
it's
analogy.
like I can be like, end the fucking pod, dude.
Yeah. I did memorize the
I was Johnny Appleseed in
the
played by Johnny Appleseed.
Jabberwocky poem, and yeah, this pod's done. Bye, good girls.
Good
See ya.
night.